Where does the United Nations COP on climate meet the UN COP on biodiversity? Well, one place is the Red Sea. Scientists say that on our current trajectory of global heating, the world is set to lose 90% of its tropical corals by 2050. That's a calamity. We've already lost over half. And that's why environmental journalist Bob Berwin of Inside Climate News went straight from the climate conference to the coast to look at some particularly resilient corals.
Each time I finished snorkeling there, I had tears of both joy and anguish in my eyes. Joy for the biodiversity I saw and anguish at the thought of losing it all to global warming. Just ahead of COP27, a large marine protected area was established for the Red Sea's fringing reef to protect it from overfishing, pollution, and other human impacts, which could help it withstand warmer ocean temperatures, and those reefs could help scientists figure out ways to protect other reefs. The big remaining question is whether the protections will actually be implemented and enforced, which requires long-term funding and political and social willpower. If it happens, the Red Sea's coral reefs could remain a place of hope.
Marine protection zones. Better funding for protection. Now, these are the sorts of things that can only be secured really on a global scale. And that's why the UN Biodiversity Conference, COP15 in Montreal, is so important. It was originally scheduled to take place 2 years ago, and the clock really is ticking on these issues. Bernadette Fischler of the WWF is stalking its busy, noisy corridors. Does she sense any urgency at the meeting?
Yes, there is a certain sense of urgency, but it's not enough at the moment. Governments really need to step up. They need to grab this once in a decade opportunity and agree on an ambitious framework.